Hello YouTube and fellow preppers. This is the continuation of the bug-in series of videos of room by room preparedness. We're talking about just small things really and things to consider in an emergency, and we're thinking about what the rooms can be used for and items that we're going to have in the rooms ready should an emergency or stuff hits the fan happen, or just to deal with everyday emergencies that crop up whilst you're living in your property. So let's get started with some things that I have in my bathroom for preparedness. So a bathroom gets very dirty, obviously, just because of the nature of what happens in a bathroom or a washroom. It's dirt which is coming from you, it's coming from the environment outside, it's getting dragged in here. You need to clean the bathroom as regular as possible. In an emergency, you're going to have to clean it even more. So keep to hand bleach. Make yourself a 1% bleach solution. You can basically spray this on anything, including yourself, and you can spray your kitchen with it as well, which I'll use it for. It's a very cheap way to make something very sanitary and clean. The surfaces of bathrooms are often easily cleaned. You have a lot of ceramic material, tiles, the basin, the bath, the toilet itself. Obviously, these are surfaces which are very smooth, very hard for bacteria and viruses to cling onto. So keep, obviously, in your bathroom and in your storehouse, things that can keep it very sanitary and very clean. Oral hygiene, that's something that you're going to be doing already, but make sure that you have spares of toothpicks, toothbrushes. People may be taking shelter in your location and they just simply didn't even have time to take the toothbrush. Toothpaste, sodium fluoride free in my case, have lots of tubes of toothpaste. In an emergency, especially if it's long term, you're not going to have access to dentists unless you're lucky enough to have someone who's qualified in that area, who's in your group. And obviously floss. Items that you keep in your bathroom you may want to rotate depending on the time of the year. It's very warm here in England at the minute, it's very humid, so we're getting lots of flies, and in my bathroom at the minute I have things obviously to repel insects, so Smidge that Midge and Skin So Soft. These are natural. Smidge the Midge obviously isn't so natural, but another thing to keep in good quantity and which is really cheap is Vicks Vapor Rub. That's a really good thing at deterring horseflies, flies in general, and mosquitoes. Personal hygiene, that's something that you're getting involved with every day, obviously. Think about the products that you've got already though. So when you start a new kind of deodorant, see how long it lasts, and then obviously get 2 or 3 cans beyond that, always in stock and spare and ready. Again, people might be turning to your location that simply haven't got these sorts of things. And people like to maintain the hygiene, and if there's a lot of you in a location, things are going to get pretty whiffy fairly quickly. A product which I've mentioned before, I'm going to mention it again. They're not sponsoring me, but if they want to, Pit Rock, hit me up. This product is absolutely brilliant. It's very, very fairly priced, and it just lasts absolutely forever. Especially the push-up stick here. I've had it for 2 years. The label's almost completely worn out, but it's still going, and it'll be going for years more. The deodorant spray. This has lasted for absolutely months. You only need 2 sprays of it in each pit, so it's 4 per day, and that's it. And it's lasted months. So medical and first aid. Good idea to keep the bare minimum of first aid equipment in your bathroom or washroom, wherever there's a sink as well. Consider turning that area into a eye wash station. So what I keep to hand in the bathroom is some irrigation eye wash capsules. Basically just snap them, pour them into a wound, pour them into the eye, and you can wash that wound and wash the eye out. Plasters, I have just the basic boo-boo items in the cabinet in the bathroom. And just keep these sort of things to hand, accidents do happen in a bugging location, and in every room, that's a good point, is just to keep some first aid in each room and make sure people know where it is, and that there's someone to hand on the location who knows even just the basic first aid. With illnesses that may occur in situations, gastrointestinal problems, digestion problems, if people are having diarrhea and other problems, and there's many of them in the bugging location with you, this can obviously lead to some very smelly byproducts coming out of people. And just to mask that, I've got some incense, a lighter, an incense holder. Obviously, because you're lighting incense, just be aware of the potential fire hazard from this. So if you're placing the incense holder, just put it on a non-inflammable surface with it, such as the ceramic in the bathroom, on a tiled area, and just make sure that you do have firefighting equipment to hand, just in case. Other things that you might want to use is just some essential oils. Just get like a cup, put a few drops in, and it'll just give off some nice fragrance all day. So as far as rooms go in a bugging location or in a property, a bathroom is obviously a highly trodden area. You're going to have multiple people in here. A bathroom from one property to another varies, the stuff that's in it, and in an emergency stuff, it's the fan. If there's lots of people in your property, then obviously the amount of tread and the footfall in it is just going to increase. So just be aware that having to clean it, things to make it a bit more pleasant if people are unwell, can be very helpful, and can just make it a more pleasant room, because it's going to be occupied pretty frequently. Hopefully I've shown you some general things which are preparedness related, and just something to consider, such as having first aid kit in the room, having supplies that you can hand out to people that they're going to use in the room, because you're going to be taking in people, hopefully, and even just family and friends are going to be coming by. They may have left their bugging location and they've bugged out to your location, and they just might simply not have brought or even thought to bring the basic necessities that they're going to need. So hopefully you found something in the video that's been helpful, guys. Next Friday we're going to be continuing on with the room by room preparedness. Be safe, everyone. Be prepared. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you'd like to thumbs up the video, like, share, and just make other people aware of the channel, then I'd be really appreciative of that. And I appreciate every single one of you already, and I'm really grateful for all of the new subscribers that have came on board. Thanks a lot, guys. Be safe, be prepared. This is Geordie Prepper signing out. Oral hygiene is obviously something that you're going to be doing already daily.